Pero mírate a ti.
Heels, pops, and chair shots. Wrestling's entertainment champions.
What a bunch of idiots, imbeciles, stupid as it gets. Stupid, clueless idiot, a bunch of clueless nuts. Is there anybody here that's got any brains? Stupid, stupid, stupid every day, every night. So stupid. Yeah, just really stupid. The biggest cutthroat bunch of conniving, backstabbing idiots you've ever seen in your life. That is such bullshit. It's the work of an idiot. Pathetic, really stupid idiots. Are you an idiot? Lost idiot? He was the shits. You will always be seen as a complete failure. The term motherfuckers would have been crossing my mind pretty regular. Thanks for nothing. Go fuck yourselves.
Yes, subscribe and like, hit that button right now. All right, follow us on Twitch, SoundCloud, iTunes, your mother's. We're live, you said?
Yeah.
A very good witness to the madness that was.
Heels, pops, and chair shots.
HPC.
Heels, pops, and chair shots.
Pero mírate a ti.
Heels, pops, and chair shots. Wrestling's entertainment champions.
What a bunch of idiots, imbeciles, stupid as it gets. Stupid, clueless idiot, a bunch of clueless nuts. Is there anybody here that's got any brains? Stupid, stupid, stupid every day, every night. So stupid. Yeah, just really stupid. The biggest cutthroat bunch of conniving, backstabbing idiots you've ever seen in your life. That is such bullshit. It's the work of an idiot. Pathetic, really stupid idiots. Are you an idiot?
now, do you still
Lost
see us?
idiot? He was the shits. You will always be seen as a complete failure. The term motherfuckers would have been crossing my mind pretty regular. Thanks for nothing. Go fuck yourselves.
You don't see it at all?
Yes, subscribe and like, hit that button right now. All right, follow us on Twitch, SoundCloud, iTunes, your mother's.
Was a very good witness to the madness that was.
Heels, pops, and chair shots.
HPC.
Heels, pops, and chair shots.
Pero mírate a ti.
Heels, pops, and chair Check shots. on Discord. Wrestling's You wanna see on entertainment champions.
What a bunch of idiots, imbeciles, stupid as it gets. Stupid, clueless idiot, a bunch of clueless nuts. Is there anybody here that's got any brains? Stupid, stupid, stupid every day, every night. So stupid. Yeah, just really stupid. The biggest cutthroat bunch of conniving, backstabbing idiots you've ever seen in your life. That is such bullshit. It's the work of an idiot. Pathetic, really stupid idiots. Are you an idiot? Lost idiot? He was the shits. You will always be seen as a complete failure. The term motherfuckers would have been crossing my mind pretty regular. Thanks for nothing. Go fuck yourselves. Was a very good witness to the.
You're welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots, wrestling's most bestest things, wrestling's single most greatest wrestling podcast. And then that's not just me that says it. Other people says it too. My family and friends, they says it too. Mischief, tell them what to do.
Subscribe and like, hit that button right now. All right, follow us on Twitch, SoundCloud, iTunes, your mother's. Spotify, SoundCloud,
Woo.
Twitch, MySpace, Your Space, Instagram, everywhere, baby.
All the spaces, baby. We out here. We already back. Episode 359. Talk to him a minute, Misha. How you doing, bro?
Yo, I'm feeling good, man. I'm feeling good. It's been a heavy week. Lots of things going on, but wrestling will forever be that escape, right? It's that opportunity to kind of forget what real life is happening and lean into the suspension of disbelief a little bit. So, with that being said, lots of joyous occasions because we light it up.
Woo! We lit it up is right. Light, lit, all that stuff. In more occasions than one, of course. But we are talking about AJ Nee nonetheless. Listen, Union City, stand the hell up, right? We finally had it. the return that we wanted out here in Union City's own AJ Lee returning back, and wow, just wow, the reception heard round the world. I mean, as you can see, there they are, comparing it right away to the Punk entrance in Chicago. I mean, debut in Chicago, right after Survivor Series.
You know, it's really cool how impressed CM Punk was.
Right?
Like watching his wife come out, and that's probably a really cool moment for him. Two people who just not too long ago, you would have never imagined that they'd show up on a WWE program, and here we are with both of them there. You know, thank you, Jack Perry.
Ooh, thank you, Jack Perry is right. You know, some may say that this would have never come to fruition if it wasn't that beautiful moment. Real glass is right, and real problems is what came out of it. Boom! Suplex on the glass at All Out, the altercation which led to everything.
If this moment doesn't happen with Jack Perry, right? What is of CM Punk's career? Would it have? And I mean, whatever, he has an illustrious career, so let's not get it twisted. Like, we're not talking about him falling out of the sky, but
right.
What we are saying is like that AEW would have continued. That AEW continued, probably would have had a couple more fun matches.
Yeah.
And then what?
I don't know, man. Like, no Cody, right? Because Cody's already gone at this point, I think, right?
Right. He's like the biggest star, right? Like, he's the one carrying the torch now without Cody. But like, what does he do for real? Like a match with Samoa Joe at some point?
He got a Kenny Omega, but the guy, I mean, at this point in his career, I don't know if we were gonna get the same quality of match that we would have gotten before with a Kenny and a Punk, or a Will Ospreay and a Punk. And I don't think Will Ospreay can do too much with an aging Phil Brooks, if you know what I mean.
Will Ospreay's injury has him not really doing a whole.
And look at that.
Right?
Yeah.
So, and I mean, I'm lying because he's killing it. But my point is, like, I guess AEW will always be the young brand, and having CM Punk there just didn't fit.
Right.
You know, for a couple of reasons, but it was a good run. Like, let's be real. He gave us some fun matches there. That match with MJF was wild. Like, that shit was fire.
Yeah.
And I know that he ended up having beef with Hangman, but that shit was still good. You
know
what I mean? Like, and now, like, when you go to WWE, like, he's facing also big names. I don't know. It just feels different. It feels very different to be. WWE and AEW are, as the more I watch, the more I'm like, damn, they're miles apart.
Miles and miles apart, yeah. Agreed.
Daniel Bryan, I saw he had said, like, WWE tells their story like out of the ring, and AEW tells their story in the ring, right? What's his name? Stevie Richards was talking about how AEW is of like really really fast in the ring, right? Where like they don't really do the whole, like they struggle to tell a story in the ring. Ironically, like contradicting what Daniel Bryan saying, well, I guess in a way, but there is a style that AEW has that is just, I feel like WWE has this perfect formula.
Okay.
Now, does it suck sometimes and it doesn't hit? But when it does hit, that shit is marvelous.
Right.
Like look at what's happening right now with AJ Lee, CM Punk, and the storyline with Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, and the kinds of stars that WWE have turned Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins into, and in many ways they've kind of turned themselves into, but like AEW doesn't have that star power in comparison. Like, it's those moments that just don't hit as big. Now AEW, again, great competition, is a great alternative. It's a lot of fun to watch. I like wrestling, so I like AEW, but there's just the production level, the magnitude, everything is bigger in Saudi Arabia. I mean, everything is bigger in the WWE.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Speaking of Saudi Arabia, is also a thing. But yeah, no, I agreed. It's definitely leagues apart. You sounding a lot like one Bully Ray though, because he was loud this week. And let's just go through it here real quick. Unfortunate, but AEW as a product is lost. There's certainly some bright spots, talent, but as a company lacks definitive direction. It is what it is. A company operated by a fan with lots of money. TK, good guy, good heart, not a booker. And the boys know it. That's crazy that the boys know it. That little part right there at the end, because one of the boys, in fact, responds. His name being Maxwell Jacob Friedman. Imagine if Anthony Bennett did a podcast criticizing the NBA and its players, or if John Gucknor did a podcast criticizing MLB players. Would you take their opinions into account? Wrestling fans, I urge you. I know it's hard for you. Stop being that dumb. Thank you, Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
Thank you.
What do you take from that nugget of information there?
What a loaded question. In some ways he's right. There's I guess like this idea that if you didn't reach a certain level of star, maybe perhaps you're just not equipped to critique the thing. I hear that and I understand that because there's some validity to it in a lot of spaces. However, in the space of entertainment, right, the person receiving the service gets to critique the service, right? If I go to a restaurant, I may never have been a chef. I may never have been a waiter or a waitress or a bartender. But you know what I've always done? Eat. I've been eating for years, man. I know how to do that shit. You know, yo, son, like I've taken acting classes, I've done wrestling work, and I've been behind the scenes and da. I ain't never had a match.
Right.
I ain't never been on TV. Like in a sitcom, I watch sitcoms. I know what sucks and what doesn't. You mean everybody that's leaving a Yelp room for their local taqueria, like they don't know what they're talking about? We live off of an economy of information from people who are not the producers of. They're the consumers of.
Consumers
That's
of.
the thing.
Yes,
The
consumers
consumers
of.
have the experience necessary to critique what their eyes are telling them. They're not here talking about, like, yo, you know what? I can do that backflip and that. I mean, I guess some people are. During wrestling. All right? Imagine if Anthony Bennett did a podcast for the NBA. Yo, Anthony Bennett watches basketball. He can talk about motherfuckers missing a shot. Can't talk about maybe conditioning.
He can definitely talk about motherfuckers missing a shot. He could definitely talk about that.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like that's such a dumb take. And right, I see you MJF, and I raise you the whole shit happening at ESPN with Ryan Clark.
Oh,
Ryan
I love
Clark
that.
Ryan Clark is a former player, right? And he shit on one of his colleagues who was not a former player. He's a journalist. So he comes up through the journalism, which happens to be the people that watch and then compare and criticize the sport.
Terrible people. Terrible.
So he studied that shit. He majored in that shit. He made a career in that shit. And now he's sitting there doing what he's done his whole life. Watch players and say, yo, this is good. This is not good. This doesn't work. And for a player to be like, nah, fam, like, you don't understand. That's a player's mentality. You don't know player. That in some spaces that makes sense, but in the space of like the product sucks or is subpar or is missing something, and I as a viewer can contribute to that.
God.
right? By saying like, "Yo, this is entertaining or not." You can make the case that maybe fans shouldn't be bookers. All right, cool. But to say that a person, the consumer of your product, doesn't know what they're doesn't know how to consume what they're consuming,
That's wild.
that's the part that always has me fucked up. Like, the thing you're doing is for me to see, and I don't like what I'm seeing.
But you're supposed to. But you saying I can't say that I don't like what I'm seeing because apparently I can't see you. Apparently.
So I can't see you. I can't tell you that I saw you or didn't see you. Or I didn't understand what I was seeing because you didn't make that clear. Nah, that doesn't make sense to me. I cannot sit here and tell you how to make a 5-star Michelin restaurant, but I can tell you what a delicious steak tastes like.
Oof. And delicious steak is that's quality. Quality is of the essence. You need to put up, give a little to get a little, and when you give a lot, you get back a lot. Thus, UFC giving a lot here these days, and they're gonna get a lot. Apparently, the plans for this UFC event at the White House, it is looking like it's a thing, and this thing it's got legs on it. Apparently, a octagon cage on the South Lawn, full fight card already set. Lincoln Memorial weigh-ins. We're gonna have weigh-ins at the Lincoln Memorial. Jumbo screens on Ellipse. What's Ellipse? Possible Oval Office walkouts. That's insane. What?
God bless America, land that I love. Son, what the fuck? What timeline is this? What timeline is this? I am equal parts horrified.
Are you?
Super intrigued.
Damn. Okay. I can't lie. I'm also intrigued. But like, at least I'm not alone here. Where I thought I was in the very, very rare species that thought, what the fuck with this? Like,
yo, you don't think that's kind of cool though?
I get it. We're breaking ground, right? Like, we're breaking ground and all, but at what point do we call it breaking ground and a loss of respect?
Okay, talk about it.
So we grow more and more each day, right? But like, when I look back growing up, it's like we grew up respecting things like tradition and our elders, and it's hard to see or understand the reasoning of why we're having a UFC event at to say the least, a national monument, versus a regular arena in DC. Like, I get it, but I'm sort of used to putting the White House, or government, I guess. I think that's a poor choice of word, but some kind of a pedestal or standard, let's just say, right? Where we would have never seen them do this host a live event. We're gonna invite not wrestling fans, because that would have probably been a little worse. But we're gonna invite fighting fans that to the National White House, to the White House, right? It's just a place of respect and a place of such honor. I can't picture drunk fans that crave violence. I just don't know what that looks like. And the people walking out, they're walking out from the Oval Office. Like, this is like I've heard of bingo halls, but my God, yo, this is crazy. I want to work production. I want to be there. I want to work production. SDF, put me on. But
Who 150 years, America gave you all glory.
And here we come to fuck it up.
Betsy Ross herself would have never envisioned the beauty that will be bestowed upon the United States of America on July 4th at the White House lawn, live and in living color for all to see. America's greatest go pound for pound, fist for fist, in what will be the most ridiculously incredible moments in American history. Ladies and gentlemen, never has there ever been a time
Never in the history of anything.
is trying to entertain you on television. Bro, nah, but for real though, it's crazy. Politically, it's crazy.
Is it?
Respect-wise, it's crazy.
Okay, at least respect-wise. I'm happy you said that.
No, because yes, right? Like the office of the White House deserves a kind of decorum. Like there's certain things in certain
That's
spaces.
the word. Decorum.
Like at some point, right, in the future, there will be dignitaries, heads of state, people of power, movers and shakers of the world, who come to the United States so that they can visit the Oval Office where UFC held anniversary bout for America.
And talk to me about said bout, because there is a card that's already announced, and this man is headlining it. Is that okay?
Connor is that's ironic. Connor is headlining.
I'm assuming he's on the picture here. They got rumors of it. Weigh-ins at the Lincoln Memorial, fight night at South Lawn, fighters warm up in the inside of the White House, giant screen outside, fireworks and light shows. It's planned for the 4th of July, but logistics issues have pushed it to June, as per the Wall Street Journal. I mean, I can only assume McGregor's involved with this. But yeah, can you imagine? Is McGregor one of those? I wouldn't know. Like, I for me, you tell me McGregor, and I'm kind of thinking like he's kind of like Mayweather, where yeah, he was a problem, but like that's it. I think he finished. Isn't his run? Wasn't he retired at some point?
I didn't know he would even perform here, but I think it's really corny now that it's in June 2026.
And not July 4th.
Yeah, it should have been July 4th, 2025.
Yeah. So let's do this first thing ever at the White House thing, and let's also get the date wrong too. Let's start there.
I just said July 1st, 2025. I didn't just pass already. Nah, but this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be fun. I think that as from an entertainment standpoint, right? Like politics aside, all that decorum and respect, it's happening, folks. Right? Like if the country had a way to stop it, we should stop it. Right? Like,
As a country.
as a country, I think someone needs to stand up and be like, nah, fam, this bad idea.
Oh God.
I'm not gonna do it though. Cause I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. Yo, what is this? I'm just curious. I want to be like just stand and watch this shit from afar and just be like, I can't believe this is happening.
Yeah.
But if someone can stop it, yo, by all means, yo, do the thing.
And if you can't stop that, on your way to doing that, at least try to stop this. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Mike Tyson, baby. Because, yes, we're just batting thousands here with the real fighting, right? It's real fighting. Mayweather talking some smack here, you know. Wanting the haters to keep hating. I'd be a hater. I'd be mad, too. Yep, 29 years. I'd be mad, too. Keep talking shit. Yeah. I am mad. I'm mad that he thinks it's okay to put a video like this where he wants to fool us into thinking he's really counting all that money when he knows better. And he knows damn well he doesn't know what the hell he's doing.
I see that shit, bro. This will make you feel silly up on that bitch. Just like, how many times you got the same bag of $10,000? How many times? Yo, Mayweather, I can't stand that motherfucker. When research is done, I think that when wrestlers put together a character, when actors put together a character, they take from various places, right, to influence their acting, right, like to be inspired by their acting, right. Bane was inspired, like the voice from Bane was inspired by like a Brazilian, like fighter, right, and MMA fighter, like their voice or what.
Okay.
Like the Joker, right, like that character came from different places, like it was inspired from different places, and same with like a majority of actors that have to play something with a little bit of depth, like they have to reach into their bag and think of a couple of different things to pull. One of the places you gotta look is boxing, baby. Boxing, like Mayweather, is a tremendous and fantastic shit talker. He like Conor McGregor knows how to sell a fight.
Yeah. Those two were made to main event WrestleMania together.
People like Logan Paul, people like Don King, right? Like Don King is a tremendous heel manager because you wanted to see Tyson get his ass kicked, right? And this motherfucker will make it interesting. Even further back, right? Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali wasn't just the greatest in the ring. Muhammad Ali was the greatest on the mic too. Don't get it twisted. Like that motherfucker would pick up a mic and he talked so much shit that like people wanted to fuck him up, but they couldn't because he was that nice.
You call him a jabroni.
So when I think of like true heel wrestling, yo, Mayweather's up there. Just because of his ability to sell a fight to make me want his maiming in the ring.
His charisma is outstanding for sure.
Yo, when I watched, what was it? It was the fight. Damn, Mayweather.
Big Show?
Nah. It was a boxing match. It was.
Oh, Mayorga?
It was one of the fights that happened like before Pacquiao. That was like, this one could have been Pacquiao, but it wasn't.
Oh, Victor, like, probably, not Victor Ortiz. I forgot his name.
It was someone with heavy hands, bro. It was somebody that was like a knockout. I can't. Damn. Was it Canelo? Nah. Whatever, dog. It was somebody with heavy hands that I was. And, yo, Mayweather would not shut the fuck up. Oh, my God. I wanted to see him get beat so bad. Yo, Roy Jones. Fantastic. Knew how to talk his shit. So, wrestlers need to explore this more deeply sometimes. Like when we talk, we're gonna keep talking about AEW. I think today is that reflection pool of like AEW versus. One of the big differences is that WWE knows how to build really good guys and really good bad, right? And it's almost cartoony in the way they do it. You're sold on the story.
Right.
When you look at AEW, too many people are in on the joke where like a person like MJF gets cheered and booed, right? Like Eddie Kingston was supposed to be a bad guy and getting cheered right now. You know what I mean? When he comes back and faces Big Bill, have you seen the latest?
Yes, the tweet.
Yes.
Yes.
The tweet that confirms.
Yes, I do. I'll have it right here for you.
Well, I kind of jumped the gun on that one.
Yeah, that's all here at the bottom here, but it ain't no soft note here. Eddie Kingston tweeting, so got the phone call and the money is right. Contract is signed on my end. Big Bill, you dumb goofy bastard. Just send the location and you hit sign. I ain't mad at it. I'm here for it. In fact, Eddie Kingston is probably going to bring some more energy to AEW. A much needed energy, right? I guess, so to speak. After a while, a lot of people, not just you, but a lot of people are sort of. You just heard Bully Ray. I'm sorry. say that AEW's kind of lost in their storytelling and all that. But you know, to each his own. They all have their own flavor. Obviously, WWE and TKO think the White House is a certain flavor for that most will enjoy. But I digress. Washington, D.C. is a hotspot for entertainment these days. They're not the only one. Not only are they doing that UFC mega extravaganza, but we are apparently now moving the final John Cena match. And it is now set for Saturday night's main event on December the 13th live. Not from Boston, Mass., but from the Capital One Arena in Washington, D.C. How much does this suck balls? Oh, that much.
Bro, is this for real? No, when I saw that this shit was, because it was supposed to be in Boston.
Yeah.
And apparently there was a bidding process.
Yeah.
They allowed cities to bid on where John Cena was gonna retire.
That's crazy. That's like they do that for WrestleMania.
You know, I think that what we're seeing, right, is TKO's evil genius. When Vince was around, right, people called him a genius because of the work that he did in the ring, right? Like, or at least around the microphone in the ring, like surrounding wrestling, right? Like that's where his genius lay, right, in creating stars and storytelling and everything that's surrounding that. And in doing that so geniusly, right, he made billions of dollars. And he had a great business mind and acumen to get it done. But his genius was wrestling, right? TKO took that money shit and put it on a whole nother. The best / worst thing to happen to WWE is that
Nick Khan?
Nick Khan, yeah. Nick Khan. Khan's the worst thing to happen to wrestling. Nick Khan, yo, like the way he focuses on income and money and in a way that like Vince is the manager at the Krusty Krab.
Yeah.
He's that dude, right?
Yeah.
But yo, this shit is on a whole nother level. The way TKO is making money hand over fist, yo, you are bidding for John Cena's retirement? That motherfuckers are paying you for John Cena to retire in their
That's wild.
right? We're gonna dive into it then? We're gonna talk about more money moves at the WWE?
Dive all the way in, baby.
We're gonna get in there, baby. Because WWE not only reaches in its bag for John Cena, but then they're reaching in the bag for WrestleMania.
Oh my God.
And there's a couple of things to talk about WrestleMania. Number one is the prices, and number two is the location. Right? The ticket prices we've seen have gone well over 70 grand. Right? They've priced families out of wrestling. And they are doing so in a way that's almost like yo, you taking a part of Americana. You gonna take WrestleMania and put it in Saudi Arabia?
It's crazy.
That's mine, yo. What you doing? Nah, so WrestleMania going to Saudi Arabia, money moves. And I think that when WWE started going to Saudi Arabia a couple of years ago, that had to be in the back of everybody's mind. It was an immediate rumor. People
Right.
talked about it. The right.
Right. I remember that came out a while ago.
Oh, watch. They're going to be doing pay-per-views out there. Watch. They're gonna have a WrestleMania. Ha ha. John Cena wins. Dog. They're having a whole ass They already soft pitched the idea to people that like, yo, they might have 2 WrestleManias.
God.
Now you got. I think it was Ari Emanuel or whoever. From
Hold that,
TNL.
yeah.
He was saying that WWE WrestlePalooza is gonna compete on a WrestleMania top 4 level.
That's
Bro,
crazy.
You just came up with that shit last Wednesday. What are you saying is gonna compete with? They want it to be the 3rd pay-per-view behind Royal Rumble. You know how big a WrestlePalooza has to be for you to be the 3rd? Like, you just leapfrog Survivor Series.
That's crazy. And this is your guy right here. This is your guy, TKO President Mark Shapiro. Listen, this is what happens. This is what happens. I wish sometimes wrestling used to be my thing. All right? I used to sit down on Saturday mornings and they used to come on Fox and right after the cartoons and they'd cater to me. Wrestling was for me. Nobody watched wrestling, just me. My mom tried to get me out the house to do, I don't know, we had to do laundry, had to go buy shit in New York. I was never allowed to sit home and watch. I had to do everything, come up with every scheme in the book to stay home watching my wrestling Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons. Now, fast forward to 2025, we have guys like this taking my wrestling, and now he wants to make a second WrestleMania, bro. He thinks WrestlePalooza is gonna be the next Mecca PLE, bro. You're bringing back The Rock, Stone Cold, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels for WrestleMania 43. This is what happens when people outside of our universe come and want to make more money with our universe and turn it into something that is not.
You want to bastardize our product.
Oh my God.
And in those ways, AEW will win.
Yeah. Oh, AEW will win. Like, well, because they're gonna drive more attention. You're saying? You mean they're not gonna be in this arena on this day from this massive, beautiful view that you're getting right here? You're talking those ticket prices. You're talking, man. Get you a high quality seat. Look at these seats, man.
Yeah,
Right, you're $273. $273.
I hope that chair is comfortable.
Well, I mean, I paid $273 to sit next to Reggie Miller's jersey.
Bro, that shit is up there. You're on top. You're higher than the screen.
Damn, they didn't even give this guy the discount for the obstructed view.
Bro, if somebody like is stretching their arm, it's an obstructed view. You can't see. You can barely see the ring from there.
That's wild.
No, low key. That's where our broke ass decided for WrestleMania. He had mad far that shit. That shit was so, and it was just so expensive.
Yeah, it was.
So expensive to go to a wrestling event, bro. This shit is a hobby, the most expensive hobby in the world. I'm exaggerating clearly. You watch motherfuckers stream like, oh, well, actually, the most expensive hobby is being a furry. Well, I don't know what that's like. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that in terms of my hobby,
this one takes the cake.
This one takes the cake. Furry hobby is like,
oh no!
But it's getting to the point where like it really is difficult to enjoy. Like if you got a family, if you're trying to take your son, your daughter, nieces and nephews, like we're talking 2, 3, 4 tickets. Yeah, fuck. This is so hard to achieve on a regular basis. Yeah. It becomes like, yo, going to a house show is a WrestleMania for my kids. Like, how often have you got, like, what was SmackDown or? I
can't. You broke up that last part. How often did what?
When's the last time you went to a show?
The last time I went to a WWE show? My God, man.
It's been a minute, right?
It's been a while. Yeah, because I didn't go into SummerSlam. It was before SummerSlam. We did a tailgate. That was it. Must have been a Raw or SmackDown. It wasn't really that. Tickets weren't that crazy. But yeah, I don't see myself doing another WrestleMania. At least that's for sure. 2 nights is crazy.
Yo, and this is where AEW can win.
Yeah,
Right?
I mean
Like,
they're doing the right thing for as far as they're staying in their lane, they're minding their business, and they're also they're getting little W's. They're capitalizing on little dubs. Speaking of little dubs, from Tits McGee to Mrs. Friedman, I love you at the MJF. Alicia Atoot shooting the ish alum. Alicia Atoot Friedman is now happily married to one Maxwell Jacob Friedman, Mr. MJF himself. He got married over the weekend, and then not too long after that, did we see our guy come right back to work, jump in and attack the Briscoe brother, and miss out on the honeymoon. But not only that, they just capitalized on it. They tweeted on it and everything. He cut a promo. Amazing promo on Collision. Little things like that. Little things like that. This man missed out on his honeymoon to come back and do a skit for this matchup with Jay Briscoe. Like, this is crazy. I like that.
I think that in this stage in his career, right? MJF is mindful that the rocket is on his back. And so I know it sucks for the personal life, right? Like, yo, that's I can't imagine what that's like. But hitting your stride, your professional stride, when everything's clicking, like, yo, do not take your foot off the gas.
Yep.
Your foot off the gas. He's doing movies. He is right now in conversations that he hasn't been in, and he's been good for a long time, folks. So it's not like hey, it's a big surprise. The movies, right? Like, there's another role that he's in, that he's filming for, and it's that movie, that Santa Claus shit.
No, another wrestler is Santa Claus. This is gonna go over so well.
Damn, I can't think of the name of the movie. But it's keep taking those opportunities.
Yeah.
Like, Happy Gilmore opened some doors here. Fucking go. Like, do the thing.
Yeah.
Do all the things.
Do all of the things, yeah.
Do all the things. Get married, do the movies, stay on Collision's throat, keep being part of the discourse, keep being part of what everyone's talking about, but just make sure you keep kayfabe alive, baby.
Kayfabe is alive, but you can't run and hide from social media these days, because even MJF is a little unhappy about the photos from him and Alicia's wedding that get leaked on the internet. Apparently, some of the photos were gathered by fans and family members on Facebook pages. So apparently they didn't put any of the photos on social media. What happened was it was fans that went through like the family Facebook albums and they got pictures and posted them. This was not something like that, something that like MJF or Hangman or anybody in the company went out and did. This was all fans finding pictures from family albums and putting them out there on the internet. Wow, that's crazy. I know that they are not particularly happy about it happening. It's not the end of the world. I mean, everyone knows, and this is that. It's still, especially for people who have kind of the maternity that he would have, and that I would presume Paige would have. But I know he would have in the sense of he wouldn't want that, says Dave Meltzer, Theo Meltzer, with his 2 cents. Yeah, that's kind of whack that yet again, wrestlers' privacy is not respected, and fans go the extra mile to make somebody upset. But speaking of upset,
yo, it's people stop being weird.
we said this last week.
Yo,
We said this last week.
Yo, let me talk to you for a minute.
Talk to.
We might have to do some heel therapy right now. have to break it down, bro. Cause wrestlers, you gotta do your thing, and I get it. I get it when you don't want to talk to wrestling fans sometimes, cause wrestling fans are weird. Yo, you go to conventions, you go to wrestling shows. You do your tailgates, and listen, like 90% of them fucking great people, chill vibes, rocking out. But that 10% will get you, folks. Yo, that 10%, bruh. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know what deodorant looks like. You don't know what a belt looks like.
Yo,
and I ain't. That shit is not gender related, by the way. Let me just say that. Alright? This is not a man thing. This is everybody.
everybody has hygiene.
You don't know personal space. Y'all should brush your teeth at least 6 times a week. At least just a little bit. Alright? Certain things. Yo, it's I love wrestling. I love fans.
I love fans. He actually he likes people. You know, he's one of the few that likes people.
Yo, just don't be weird, bro. Don't be weird. It's so easy not to be weird.
So easy.
It's so easy.
That thing you want to do, you think so bad, you think it's so cool to do, don't do it. That's it.
So maybe we gotta lay some ground rules. What is and what should you not do? Right? Follow women in airports. Actually, don't follow people in airports.
Don't follow people.
You stop following people.
Unfollow people right now, even on social media. Just unfollow them.
You see a dude in the street or a star in the street and like, yo, let me get your autograph or let me take a picture, and they're like, nah. You're like, yeah, all right.
All right, bye. Bye.
I'm busy.
Bye.
Yo, do not hound these people. Don't take a picture of these people without their consent. Don't go walking up on them because you can get punched in the mouth one day.
One day, yeah.
Shove 16 Funko Pops in their face. Another thing, right? Rhea Ripley has talked about it, and this particular picture of MJF that we just showed. Stop going to places that are not advertised.
Oh yes.
And sending things and getting things from people's personal and private lives.
Yeah,
that's weird.
That's crazy.
Don't send Rhea Ripley shit to her house. Don't go on MJF's family's personal goddamn Facebook pages to be like, yo, you know what would be really cool? Let me take these pictures. Personal fucking wedding. What are you doing, bro? That is so weird to me. Yo, you ask for a picture, you yes or no, and then you keep it moving. Yo, I saw Damian Priest at Yankee Stadium, man. I just said, what's up? Like, I wasn't even take a picture with dude. Like, don't be weird.
Just don't do it. Just don't do
Don't
it.
be weird. Yo, motherfuckers are enjoying their life. They're trying to have a good, they're trying to live the semblance of a normal life as famous can be. Stop them in the street for a second and be like, yo, you got time for a picture? Like, no.
Like, no. I got shit to do today.
Bro, listen, I'm sure that I'm telling you, there's other people like you. I can just be friends. Just be friends with each other.
Why can't you be friends?
And when y'all like, oh, maybe we're gonna do the thing, yo, don't do the thing.
Don't do the thing. Just don't do it. Just don't do it. Keep it moving, like you said. Keep it moving, like AJ Styles apparently seems to be doing these days. Apparently went off on a shoot-esque promo during commercial break on Monday Night Raw, this past Monday night. I'm telling you something that you're not supposed to hear, but somebody doesn't want me here. Let's play this real quick. Ooh. Poor Grande Americano.
Who catching straight?
All right. Well, AJ Styles taken to Instagram and social media immediately after, or recently, I guess, because this was actually we reposted this on our IG story as well after he posted it. But yeah, the clock is ticking on AJ Styles, and he said it himself he wasn't planning on doing this much longer, and that clock is nearly here. So it seems like reports are saying WWE is thinking of going with the storyline for him in regards to his contract situation and follow it all the way until the end of February or leading up to February, which I'm assuming is the end of the line for the Phenomenal One here. On a phenomenal run, by the way.
I don't know. I think that there was a lot of waste that has gone on with AJ Styles, for better or for worse. And if this is what he wanted for himself, then I'm so happy for him, right? Like do your thing, boo. But if he sat and he was relegated to the back seat for like this part of his career, let's be real, right? It's a shame that this is how he goes out.
Mm-hmm.
Someone at the caliber of AJ Styles, like their contract just runs out. And like we put that face to face with like John Cena getting a whole farewell tour, and then AJ Styles, like his contract just runs out.
Damn.
Like, you know, like you could argue they're not on the same level. You can argue that homegrown, whatever. Cool, man. Whatever the argument is, it just sucks being a fan of AJ Styles. And as hot as he was at one time, like he was man in wrestling, like he was that dude. He was like Kenny Omega when he was on top.
Yeah.
International, right? Like he led Bullet Club in Japan when Bullet Club hot.
Yeah.
Like he was that guy. And then just took like the illest backseat in WWE for like a ton of years. Wasn't really like serious in any shit.
Yeah.
And now it's just like my contract right now. Not because I'm retiring, not that like I'm out of thing. Nah, my contract's up because WWE don't care. Hey, cold-blooded. But I hope to see him somewhere. I hope he gets a chance to like end it. And the first thing that I think everybody thinks of, boom, AEW, easy. In terms of, I think a lot of like Daniel Bryan in this case, right? Wasn't wrestling in WWE, probably still like a top performer, right? Goes to AEW and then has a hell of a, right, wrestling in what is his style.
Right.
Right. The best part about AEW is the
Is the what?
Is the worst part about AEW. Right? And that's the freedom that people get with things. If you are young and up in, that shit is hard. That shit is hard. If you are well established, you know what you want to do, you've been this character for a minute. You can keep it moving. You get to wrestle your style of match, the way you want to wrestle it. The AEW's got a hot run for everybody. Think about everybody that left WWE that went to AEW and got to do the things they do.
That's not a long list, but I feel you.
Everybody, not by any means, but I mean, like, I thought CM Punk got that. I thought
Mox.
Mox is doing what he wants to do, and the company's his, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I know this recent shit is ass, but like, don't forget like the COVID era and like,
definitely.
This company on his back a couple of times. We got Adam Copeland, right, and Christian.
Yes. Christian is definitely taking this character to a whole nother level here. Beautiful work.
I hate to say it, but Jericho.
Jericho El Ocho.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he gets to do what he wants to do, and like, so AEW has a space for you if you're of a certain caliber, and being that he's like this Japanese style, like type, there's a type, and I think he fits. AEW is easy, and so to have a career resurgence, to be able to like just be entertaining again, and not to say that like AJ Styles is not. When he gets a shot, he's entertaining, even when he's doing.
It just seems like they're not really using him to his potential.
Yeah. Like I think he's got a lot more than what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like I think he's got a bunch of really great matches in still.
I would have put him in the Street Fighter movie that's coming up, because if we're not gonna use him in wrestling matches, I can definitely see him in one of these little, cosplays here. Look at Roman Reigns and what he's doing, big things with Akuma. Cody Rhodes is Guile. We got rappers doing, boxing.
50 Cent is ball rock. Yo, I'm really surprised at 50 Cent.
Yeah, right?
Like, I'm surprised he's even part of this project. But like a lot of these people, I was like, yo, Andrew Scholes, Andre, like Eric Andre, the UFC fighter makes sense to me. But like, a couple of these other guys, the dude that's playing M. Bison, I forgot his name.
Oh.
Dude. They've got like the likeness to a lot of dudes. Jason Momoa, like.
Yeah.
Really out of place. So the casting I thought was really interesting with this, and the people that I'm not super familiar with, like at least they have a likeness to who they're supposed to play.
Yeah.
So, and even the people that we do know, like Cody Rhodes can be Guile. Like I see that. Like,
yes,
I
definitely.
Reigns and Akuma, like
I see that.
Even like 50 Cent and Balrog, like I can see it a little bit. Like
I see Jason Momoa and Blanca.
I see it. So, the casting I thought was really interesting, and I think they nailed a lot of this, at least visually.
Right.
I see it's like, I think the movie's gonna suck.
Everybody's saying that. Everybody has it in the back of their head. I guess they're not just preparing themselves for disappointment, so you don't over predict it or whatever. But yeah, a lot of people are not. But look, did you see the last Street Fighter movie? Or the original with Raul Julia?
With Rob Van Dam.
Oh my God.
Nah, Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Jean-Claude Van Damme. Yeah, I know you said right, man. I know you, man. Yeah.
That movie sucked, bro. I watched it like 30 times. I don't care.
Yeah. Oh no. I mean, we're rooting for it. I haven't seen it in so long. I was such a young kid when I saw it, but it didn't do it any favors. Didn't age well at that either. So let's get something that we can, brag about here. It's something we can watch a few times, and it doesn't age terribly, right? Like other things do. When things age terribly, they just go off the hinges, they go off the rails, they just it just doesn't make any sense. It's not palatable. Peter Rosenberg on the news this week for
bro, it's gonna suck.
Peter Rosenberg goes off and tells one Ronda Rousey, "You're not an all-time great in wrestling." If I didn't pop so hard in my chair when I read this. Oh man, Peter. If I have to highlight the greatest episode of Cheap Heat ever in my life, it was this one. This is the one you start with. Damn, Ronda Rousey he goes off and saying how it was so disrespectful of her to come out and say what she did about working with Alexa Bliss, which was crazy, right? saying that I can't believe I worked with Alexa Bliss just because she's the one with the most merch sales. Like, yeah, like, who's gonna tell her? Who's gonna tell her? Like, who's gonna tell her?
A bunch of people came out to say something about Ronda Rousey.
Yo, facts.
I was real happy about that.
Booker T.
Thank you, Booker. Booker talking about she spit in the face of wrestling. Hell yeah, she did. Dog, she's talking about, like, Becky Lynch's whack armbar. Like, wrestling is fake, duh. Like, every time she got a chance to talk about wrestling, she was shitting on it.
Yeah.
I liked her. When she came in, I thought she was good for wrestling. I thought she was good at, but she's so fucking arrogant, and like we knew that, right?
Yeah, we knew that coming in.
So arrogant that it made it insufferable. Look, an arrogant wrestler, that's par for the course. But like an arrogant, like, outward personality who doesn't temper that shit in public like that, yo, she just always saying some wild shit, and it always is the detriment of a company that embraced her, a fandom that embraced her.
Yo, they gave her everything, bro. They gave her Rowdy Piper's gimmick. They blessed her with that. They didn't have to do that shit. You crazy?
They gave her licensed music.
Licensed music. Licensed music is crazy.
Anybody.
Licensed music.
I think Becky Lynch right now is the only one with.
I think there may be a few now, but yeah, at that time, it wasn't really recent. Yeah.
Personality. So you're right. So there's more than one,
but you're not coming out. You're not an outsider coming in with licensed music, a Legends gimmick. They gave you the first ever women's WrestleMania main event. Yo, that was a triple threat match that needed to be a one-on-one with Becky and Charlotte. And it is crazy that she just so happened to be involved with that. But yeah, they nonetheless, Ronda Rousey is part of WWE history. But she doesn't understand why she wrestled Alexa Bliss on the thing. Like, come on, man.
Nah, you know what? It's the thing is not that she thought that, because if I don't understand wrestling, I can understand why you thought that. Like, why am I wrestling Alexa Bliss? However, right? You are not like foreign to the concept of having the most popular fight and competition, right? Like, number one. Number two, Ronda Rousey. It's not always about you, motherfucker. Bruh, it's not always about like how you self over. Like, in the truest sense, like, she's like, yo, what's Alexa? My story.
Yeah,
right? Like,
yeah.
Actually, Bliss is moving numbers, right? Because if people are spending money on her merch, that means they're watching. That's why you're wrestling, right? Because that's where the money's moving.
Facts.
And we think enough of you to be able to get a rub off of her.
So go rub her. I mean, go get the rub off. I mean, just go home. Just go home. You're done.
Oh, we have nice things, bro.
You go
No
home.
nice things.
Not one.
We are having a serious conversation. No, but Ronda Rousey, just don't shit on the hand that feeds you.
Yep.
And I get it, going back to Rosenberg, she is a legend, an icon. She will forever be known as one of the best UFC fighters.
Yeah.
Right? Bona fide Hall of Famer, I think, without a shadow of a doubt. Holly Holmes put that into doubt a little bit, I guess. But Ronda Rousey, UFC, yeah, that's your thing, right? WWE was this thing you did on the side. So you are not that dude in wrestling. Don't be Goldberg. Don't believe the gimmick. Don't think that you're the baddest chick on the planet when it comes to the wrestling world. And just be able to say whatever you want to say because you think, oh well, I can beat him up, bruh. It's about money. You sound stupid. You look crazy. It's just crazy. So I agree with all three of them. That shit. The comments are crazy, unless like unless it's a work. But I don't think it's a work. I think she's just this dumb. And when it comes to wrestling.
Yeah. And JBL also, he kind of just bats the third. It's crazy, JBL being the most humble and everything these days after his character. But yeah, he also agrees and just doesn't understand why she would even go after somebody like Alexa who's still making a living in wrestling. You don't just go after and bash somebody who's still in it too. Like, that's crazy. But I digress. That is no longer an issue, or should be no longer be an issue with worrying about Ronda Rousey. Hopefully, I don't think they're going to bring her back anytime soon. But I popped. Yeah, I definitely popped after hearing that. That was a pop of mine of the week, for sure. But let me go ahead and give you another one of my pops of the week because it was on Dynamite. And it was one Sky Blue who took liberties with one Tony Storm's parts. Wow.
Yo.
Wow. I mean, yeah.
Right in the lip. That's just crazy.
She got her rear end as well before this. A couple spots before this. So she made sure to cover all locations. Great match. You know, not mad at. Lots of fun.
It was a fun ass match. So I do appreciate that. I see your pop of the week, and I'm gonna give you. If you go to the Trello, check out Lila on Twitter. Did Booker T just say? That is Booker T's pop of the week.
Booker T had a pop of the week.
I need your investigative ears. I need.
Let's do it. Let's pause the music in the background.
What is Booker T say? I need everybody to listen clear. What is he saying? Yo, you gotta pop my what now? What? Hey.
Yo, this is
my man, you are on live television right now.
Oh.
Shawn gonna be waiting for you at home with a baseball bat.
Listen, man.
Reporters, dog. Like, what? You already on thin ice with the Stephanie Baker, Devil's Kiss shit. This is out of pocket.
This is out of pocket. This is out of everything. This is no. There's no excuse. There's like no. You can't talk your way out of this one. He did all the talking. Oh my god.
Speaking of talking, I'm gonna give you my heel of the week.
Ooh wee.
Everybody's favorite quarterback.
Oh man.
That's only good for like a couple of plays, really. Shout outs to ex Green Bay Packer, ex New York Jet, current Philadelphia Steeler, Aaron Rodgers.
Oh no.
Aaron Rodgers is a tremendous heel who self-motivates on hatred. And that is a quality that I love.
He's my quarterback. He's my quarterback.
No, my man. Well, let's just take a listen.
Yes, that's what he did.
My man. And if you don't know Aaron Rodgers is a tremendous quarterback in the NFL. He was drafted much lower than what he should have been drafted. He kept a list of all the teams that passed on him to make sure that he made them pay.
Check them all off.
Same guy that called out his 5th grade teacher who said that he wasn't going to be an NFL quarterback. Fueled by hate. My man came to the Jets out of spite.
Thank you, Spite.
Because the Packers weren't going to do right by him, according to him. Same dude. Don't even talk to his family. He out here not messing with them. He like, nah. And hey, he's out here still talking shit about the Jets. After the Jets decided to hit him with some of his own energy. With a new head coach that was like, yo, you come all the way across the country. For what? Nah, just come. All right, sit in that chair. Yo, you gonna play? Nah, you're not gonna play because
we don't want you here.
Coming, bro. Peace.
Go back.
Vete pa allá. I ain't even gonna buy you the Uber, dog. Just get out. He said, just get.
Yeah.
Just go and get.
That first L this year stings a bit as a Jets fan, I tell you. But he did do it justice by his helitry of the matter. I respect his helitry that much.
Well, something that I was genuinely surprised about this week was The Rock. You saw The Rock?
Yes, apparently slimmer these days, right?
The Rock looking like a Florida granddad, bro. Babo Lade got more hair.
Hey, he got money.
My man wearing out this pajama shirt, just rocking the trousers out here, but that neck looking like a shellless turtle.
That's a turtleneck, right? When I see it.
That's a turtleneck. Bro, so he's losing the weight because he's doing a role for
70-something-year-old man named the Chicken Man. Oh.
the Chicken Man. That's right.
I guess the chicken or the man. Which one came first? We'll find out.
Lizard Man, the Chicken Man, the Lizard Man.
The
Chicken
lizard,
Man.
who knows? The lizard chicken man. Lizard chicken, it's the same thing in some states.
Right.
Who knows anymore?
Let's see. Apparently, I want to see the Smashing Machine. That movie got a lot of
Yes, it was a standing ovation, I heard.
Standing ovation, 15 minutes. He was crying. The movie looks good. Like the trailer looked pretty good. So I wonder. Look at him. He happy as hell. He like a first day of school.
Kindergarten Rock. That's the next one after this.
The oldest kindergarten. Oh, word. Him and Triple H are gonna star in the Pacifier 3. But I was just surprised to see such a dramatic transformation for him, bro. When you get older, on and off of your body, I can't imagine is an easy task.
Right. Well, they got trainers for that and lots of money. So.
Yo, but he's at an advanced stage. Like it's not like he's not in his 30s where he could just pick up a couple dumbbells, go for 6 weeks, and like gain all that muscle. Yo, The Rock was fucking almost 300 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, in that big ass role he played for the last movie.
The movie he just played.
Yeah.
Big dude. Like I know some of that was prosthetic, but like he is still a big dude. That like well, he lost like 70 pounds or some shit like that. That's a lot. So I wonder like is he done like
transforming?
Not transforming. I think move around. I mean if he got as big as he got for the other movie and small as he is right now for this movie, he might move a little bit more. But I just don't see. I guess he's never gonna be as big as he was.
Okay, maybe.
You know what I mean? Like I think we're done seeing The Rock, bodybuilder, Rock, Iron Paradise, shrugging 200-pound dumbbells.
And that's got to be something that, you know, he, I mean, expected, right? I'm assuming taking this role and dropping in this weight. Right? I don't know if I'm taking this role if I'm so married to my look the way I was if I was The Rock, you know, like big and bulky, to now just come to this role where I'm not. I'm looking more like a CM Punk, and now I have to stay like this forever because I'm not gonna put in the work anymore after this. Like, that's probably got to be something on his mind. But I'd like.
Saudi Arabia is about to get this
that's
WrestleMania.
right.
And that WrestleMania is looking to pay, baby.
The Rock versus Stone Cold.
The Rock versus anybody. I don't think it should be The Rock. I would hope that it's something closer to like The Rock and Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
I think it still has traction.
Yeah, I think you could get a believable match out of The Rock still. Guys like Stone Cold, I don't want to see.
I don't want to see. You don't have to fuck that up, bro.
Yeah.
Just let like. I hope Stone Cold, bro. I love you, bro.
Yeah.
Yo, Sting, me tenía apretado. I was like, damn, Sting, don't get hurt. Like, he already, like, that WWE run was so crushing. Like, I'm so glad he got out the way
the way you walked in.
And then I look at, like, Goldberg. God, please. I look at Ric Flair. Oh, please.
Oh, no.
Like,
Undertaker, Shawn, nah.
Yeah, like Shawn Michaels. Oh my God, just don't fuck this up. Like, don't come back and just be a shell of your former self.
Well, one thing they don't have to make it all work, besides the herpes, is they want to do this. They're gonna spend all this money. They're probably gonna try to offer, or they're gonna try to request Yokozuna, but. Here's the thing. They don't have a VKM to make it entertaining. And this is the thing. This is the common headache that they're going to bump into creatively going forward with all these big plans that they have and all these WrestlePalooza's the new WrestleMania. No, damn it. There's only one WrestleMania. It's only one time a year that is most celebrated in professional wrestling. Forget just WWE. Professional wrestling comes to town on WrestleMania week, on Pro Wrestling Week, every April, March. You're not going to recreate it. You're not going to have another WrestleMania. I don't care how many times you name it. I don't care if you have a WrestleMania 2, a second. This is your idea? This is your second WrestleMania 2 that you came up with? You had an idea? No, it's not going to work. It can be big. It can be successful. It can draw money. It's gonna work. Yeah, you're gonna get all your riches. Great. Haha. It will never be treated or respected as WrestleMania is. WrestleMania is once a year. It is Christmas for wrestling, and you don't have 2 Christmases in a year. So,
how much you try, bro?
Good luck with that.
It'll just never feel. It'll never feel right.
Nope. Won't ever. And that's all the damn time we have for you folks. Appreciate y'all pulling up on Twitch, on Facebook, on IG, everywhere you get your fix from. That's right. We get y'all fixing each and every Thursday night. We're going to catch y'all for 360 next week. That's right. Tell them what to do on the way out, Mischief.
Yeah, subscribe and like, hit that follow. You know what to do, baby. That's
Subscribe and like, hit that button right now. Alright, follow us on Twitch, SoundCloud, iTunes, your mother's
Facebook.